Hey guys, it's mummAy from NV Valorant here with the Creator Studio Monthly Highlight. Today we're going to be checking out some tasks in CS and I'll let you know what I think. Alright, we're going to jump at the Pipe Reflex Flick by Pipello Kilo. Been seeing this guy a lot. Oh, look at this. I really like this theme that we have going on here. We have a nice little pillar setup. Good colors for the see things. It's always a plus on the Creator Studio. Making a good map with good colors. What is this, like a resting place right here? Oh no, I'm a little slow here. I'm disgracing all the Jett players right now, I'm so sorry. Holy sh... 34-78, that wasn't looking too good, guys. Got to replay that one. I think this task will be good for people in Valorant who are trying to work on their flicks. It seems like this is warming up my tracking pretty well, and it's helping me warm my wrist up, which is important for me, because every time I play Valorant, I usually do an aim labs for an hour or so, just to warm my tracking up and get my eyes warm. It's always important. Not many people understand that warming your eyes up is really important when you're playing games like Valorant or Counter-Strike. I would rate this task about a 6 for myself. I think that it's a good task for warming up, and it's a good task for getting your wrist warm, but I feel like the balls need to be a little bit bigger for someone like me who I'm not really looking for headshots. I'm just trying to look for flick shots on the upper body mass with my ult. But I like the task just for a pure warm-up perspective, not really trying to perform in it. We're going to play some Pipe Pole Peak Reflex Easy. I'm going to hop in, see how this map feels, and see how I can apply it. Serious poles we got here, look at this. Ooh. Wow. 65 out of 73, that wasn't too bad. Kind of like the layout of that map. Kind of helps me warm up with my flicks with the pillar. Alright, so right now we're going to jump into the Pipe Pole Peak Reflex Hard. Just ran with the easy one and seemed a little too easy, so we're going to try out the hard one now. So far I like this map. It gives me a good wrist warm up here. See how... oh no. Oh no. Smaller balls now? I think this task will help Valorant players with their vertical aim. It seems like most Valorant players aren't really, coming from CS, and not really accustomed to the vertical aim that Valorant has. So I think this will help people warm up and be able to shoot people on higher ledges, and if Jett updrafts or anything, you can snipe them out of the air. So this looks like a nice warm up for me. I think this task could be improved if you maybe add a little more balls coming out. Give options to take a shot and then take a shot elsewhere in the pillar. I feel like one ball is good for a warm-up, but there should be maybe another ball coming out at some point. Maybe you could add something there that you could have a switch where it's kind of like a hectic mode and you're just doing like a grid shot behind the pole rather than just like a micro shot or a tracking task. I would rate this task probably an 8. I think that this task really would help with my warm-up for flicking in verticality and helping me track, but if we had a little more option with adding more balls or adding the speed that you could adjust, that would be nice. Alright, we're going to jump into the Pipe Jett 1W6TS task. Oh no, look at this one. Descending from the skies. I think this task is pretty in tune with Valorant with Jett, because when I'm playing Jett and I'm updrafting, I can't really get my vertical flicks in sometimes, so I think this will be a nice warm-up for me. I think this task could be useful for me as a Valorant player because of the verticality with Jett. Since I played Jett so much and I'm updrafting a lot, I feel like my knife play could get a nice warm-up from this. I would rate this task about a 7. I think it works really well for my warm-up as Jett, but I'm not sure if other people can be as practical with the type of aim in Valorant. I think Jett players could definitely benefit from it, but anyone who's not really vertical, I'm not sure if they would get much value from aiming down as they're falling, unless you're raised with the classic and you're right-clicking people with the satchel. But I like the task for myself. Alright, we're going to hop into Saber Master. Haven't really gotten to play Beat Saber yet, but happy to play an Saber. I think I'm warm for this. Oh no, here they come. Oh no. That's not as fast. I don't think this task is too practical for me as a Valorant player. I feel like I'd rather do grid shot or do something that help my tracking. I feel like I'm just reacting right now to just random things that are coming at me, which I guess is okay if someone gets in my face, like maybe like a Raze or someone, or if I'm playing as Jett. I would rate this task about a 5 out of 10. I don't think it's too practical for me. I think that maybe we could slow it down just a tad or create less blocks that are coming at me. I feel like some of these blocks you can't really hit because they're going so fast and there's too many, so I think might need some optimization in the sense of figuring out if the speed needs to get slow or if there needs to be a lesser amount of blocks that are coming at me right now. Alright, we're gonna jump into Pipe 5 Sphere Hipfire Extra Small by Papello Kilo. Got a nice little underground theme. The poles again. I'm liking this. Not liking how small these balls are, these targets, but I feel like this isn't about speed, for me at least. Even though I'm missing shots, I'm kind of going slow, but I feel like this is getting my micro adjustment fine-tuned. Because micro adjustment is important. When I'm playing Valorant, there's always that small micro adjustment that can land you a multi-kill and win you the round. I think if you're playing this task, don't really worry too much about speed. Worry more about your precision here, because you're trying to, everything's really small and your speed will come. It's kind of like a precision grid shot right now. I don't know if any of you guys have played that precision grid shot where you're playing grid shot and the targets are getting smaller as you're performing. But this seems very similar to that, but it seems like it's at the highest level. So if you're playing this task, I think worry about your precision and your micro adjustment. Don't worry too much about your speed because that will come. But if you're precise and you're hitting a shot and you're adjusting well, I would rate this task a 9 out of 10. I think it's a really good warm-up, and it's pretty practical for me because there's always times in Valorant when I'm micro adjusting after a first kill, and it feels like when I'm moving my wrist and my mouse in this length that the task has presented me, I feel like it's pretty practical in that sense. It's a good length away from a head to a head in Valorant. I always want to try to warm that up. I'm always trying to make sure that when I'm playing I can land a multi-kill with that micro adjustment. So I think it's pretty practical, and I like this task the most out of the tasks that I've tried in the Creator Studio Monthly. A task in the Creator Studio Monthly that I would prefer would be something that would warm my eyes up as well as my wrist in a sensible fashion. I don't want to be able to jump to something that's hard but start with something that's slow. I'd like something that is kind of like an all-around task that warms my eyes up and then goes to warming my wrist up and then goes into speed and then goes into precision. I think a task that can cover all of that while building you up to something that would be much harder while you're warm is something that would be appealing. Because for me, I like to jump into something that warms my eyes up first and then warms my wrist up and then warms my precision up. So having a task that can do all of that at once and build you up into larger increments, I think is pretty cool. Thanks for checking out those maps with me. I think we had a clear winner this time. If you want to have a chance to have your map featured, enter your submission by tweeting the Steam link with the hashtag Creator Studio Monthly, and we'll check it out. Making stuff on Creator Studio is easy, and there are plenty of guides if you have trouble. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. See you guys.